Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Detutu. I am excited to be here. I hope you are as well. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Detutu and I'm a student in Germany. And if you're returning, I appreciate you sticking around. I took a break from YouTube for a while, social media kind of for a while, for about 2-3 months because I had exams to prepare for. And this took a whole lot of my time. If I'm being seriously honest with you, it took a whole lot of my time. And coupled with these exams I had, I was also preparing for the language school exam. So I had so much going on. Yeah, but right now I'm back and I will be shooting and uploading videos once a week and would make it as consistent as possible. Now, today's video is going to be targeted at people who are currently in their home countries and are unable to travel to their study destination because of the travel restrictions most countries are currently experiencing. So this video is just to share tips that worked for me in the last semester in studying for my exams and excelling in my exams. Let's get right into it. The first point is learning your strengths and your weaknesses. Your strengths and your weaknesses when it comes to learning. So you should know how best you learn. Do you learn in a quiet environment? Do you learn in a place that has a little bit of white noise? When it comes to evaluation, how best do you like to be evaluated? Do you like written exams? Do you like oral exams? Do you like to write seminar papers? All these evaluation methods are available in most study programs. So look for courses that would offer you the possibility to be evaluated in the best method for you. The second point is to plan. This would involve you being aware of the courses you have for this semester and planning your schedule around them. For example, for some of us, we work part-time. Some of you might be working full-time. So if you're working full-time, what you want to do is to make sure they have enough time, probably on the weekends or after work, to be able to study and go through what was discussed in class. A schedule could be a weekly schedule, a daily schedule, or a whole semester schedule, for example. So if you're working part-time or if you're working full-time, you want to create a schedule around your studies, not around your work. But obviously, if you're working full-time, it's understandable if your studies is planned around your work. With planning and studying comes setting deadlines. So, for example, if you have a deadline for submission, for example, an assignment or a seminar paper for the 30th of March, it would be wise on your part to set a deadline earlier than that. So that way you have more time to review what you have done, to review your assignments and check for loopholes that you might need to fill that would help you do well in this exam. The fourth point is to ask questions. There is nothing like a question that does not make sense. You're asking that question because you do not know it. And every professor is responsible to answer any question you ask. It's only one email away. If you are a little bit skeptical about sending your professor an email, you can ask your friends, you can ask your classmates, or you can ask your research assistant. One thing I'm going to tell you to do is to always try as much as possible to send this email with your official university email, if you have one. Because at least in my own university, they advised people to send emails with their official student email, so that way they know it's one of their students that's sending this email and they can easily respond to it as soon as possible. So try as much as possible to send most official emails, especially when it comes to your studies, with your university email. If it helps, you could also create study groups. Study groups should not be too large. When it starts becoming about 15 people, then it's just becoming a social group, in my own honest opinion. However, you can do whatever rocks your boat. I would suggest a study group of about 5 to 8, 9 people is just okay. And you can meet via Zoom meetings, Google Meet, Skype, Telegram, WhatsApp, name it. There are different mediums that you can use to communicate, study together, ask questions, teach yourselves, and all that good stuff. Okay? Yeah. And finally, believe in yourself. This helps me a lot. I tell myself positive things. I usually tell myself positive things anyway, but when the semester is about to start, I try as much as possible to say positive things to myself. So you can say things like, this semester is going to be my best semester yet. I'm going to execute everything I plan adequately. Things like that. And obviously, it's not only by talking, you have to actually do it. Okay, so believe in yourself, believe that you can do it. Try as much as possible to plan ahead. Practice efficient time management. Okay, ask questions if you don't understand. So if you don't understand something and you ask, it is their responsibility to answer you. I'm going to give you an example. This is something that happened to me recently. The professor said, okay, he said something in class that if you've taken this course before, let me know. I had taken the course before and I failed it. So I sent him a message. I sent him an email, not a message. I sent him an email and he requested for my transcript. He checked my transcript. I asked him, okay, that he should let me know what he can deduce from my transcript and let me know if he thinks taking his course is the best thing for me. And he gave me his honest opinion. And he also told me, okay, if you're going to take my course again, okay, this is what I advise you to do. That is what I advise you to do. He didn't tell me the exam questions, obviously not. But he also wanted to know why I was failing the course, even though I was doing pretty okay in my other courses. Okay? And I explained to him how best I learned. His course was not offering me that possibility to exercise my best learning method, right? And he understood that you need to have a conversation with your professor. Try to have a rapport. Do you understand? You don't, is that okay? Now it might be a little bit difficult to have a rapport face to face. You're responsible for yourself when it comes to your studies. You're responsible for how it turns out. You're responsible for every single thing. Now, sometimes you might work so hard and it might not happen as you want it to be. Okay, but at least you have that at the back of your mind that yes, you tried your best. Do not load yourself with too much responsibilities. Think taking 3 courses this semester is all you need to take. By all means, take three courses. If it's just one that you have the capacity to take it and do very well in it. So that is all I have to say today. Have any questions about studying in Germany? I'm going to keep on shooting videos, but if your questions are not answered in some of my videos, send me an email at shiatek@gmail.com. I'm going to leave it up on the screen now so I can respond to it as soon as possible. For those of you sending me emails, I sincerely appreciate it. I respond to them as quickly as I can. I'm going to shoot some videos answering these questions in case some other people also have similar questions. Okay, so it's not just one person I'm responding to. Thank you for viewing and see you in my next one. Bye.